What's happening? Anybody out there? I know I just went live, and I went live earlier tonight. I, it's it's been a week and it's only Wednesday. I kind of don't like how my light is. That might be better. Wait, maybe put this down. I'm an old person in an easy chair. Look at that. That's better. Sat around and watched some Real Housewives, and then I just kind of did a little update on what's happening with fucking Katie Joy. You know, this bitch, I, I don't, she needs to get in trouble. I would like to see her be held accountable, but that's my justice boner. So, you know, I can't stand people that don't get in trouble for the shit they do. I just can't. And, so I'm just sitting out here, having a drink on a Wednesday night, bored. Be nice if people came and talked to me. Got nothing else better to do. Well, I guess I could go to bed. All the real estate shit that I did this week, it would just be nice to just have an easy day tomorrow, but I don't think that's going to be the way it is. So, if you choose to drink on a Wednesday, what do you drink? I was such a beer drinker, man. It's just so bad for carbs, And so I started with these stupid hard ciders. Let me just put a couple hashtags in here. So anyway, I was like just fucking around with lots of beer, and then I switched to vodka, and then I found these things, and it's so hard. It is so hard to find a hard seltzer that has less than a fucking 1 carb. I would prefer to have no carbs, honestly. No carbs and about 12% alcohol would be good. Y'all can't tell Belora that I went live while I was drinking. And she don't even know I'm drinking tonight. I was good. I wasn't drinking when we did the ERA thing, but I am now. Because I just wanted a little something to fucking kickstart my sleep. I'm still trying to learn this EV Mux thing. I think I've done pretty good for being an old bitch. But I don't like that I have to go in and change the settings all the time. So my name keeps popping up every 2 seconds because I didn't go out there and fuck with it. I don't like that. I don't like that I have to do that. I think you should just be able to do it one time and leave it that way. And then the colors, I have to change that up all the time too. I don't like that either. And I haven't figured out how to share my screen to show videos like people do. I don't know if folks are like downloading stuff first and then putting it up there. And I'm using the free version of everything because I'm a cheap ass and I don't feel like fucking paying for stuff, you know? So I feel like really bad about all this. Well, not bad, but like kind of just like what is happening, YouTube is an extremely strange place as opposed to like other forms of social media. Um it's kind of crazy to me all the drama and shit that goes on out here and how how there's just all this infighting. And as a noob to YouTube, it seems to me that there's plenty of fucking space and room for all kinds of different channels and commentary, even if it ends up being about the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I think that I wish that when I first got into social media, there'd have been a platform like this from the very beginning, because I think I would rather say what I got to say as opposed to trying to type out my thoughts and, edit it all and throw it up there on the page. And then sometimes people see it and sometimes they don't, and especially if you're a habitual offender like I am on YouTube. I've been in jail for 30 days at a time for my political views. I would just rather um come out here and do it this way and say how I feel. I have learned how to write some scripts, and I have learned how to slow down, um, which is really good in my speaking, because I have talked really fast my entire life. And I think it's hard for people to sometimes understand me. But doing this and filming myself, um, I have, because I played the stuff back just to see how it sounds and how bad I've fucked shit up. Um, um, I have learned that, man, I must really talk fast in the real world. And it must be really, because people have said that to me my whole life. I don't think I ever really thought about it that way. A lot of that has to do with my mental illness, um, and trauma and shit. So this has been good for me. It's been a good learning process to be able to just sit and watch myself and then learn how to slow stuff down. And then when you write a script and you do all the grammar and stuff to it, so that you have to kind of punctuation and grammar and stuff, you have to say the things the way you write it. Or if I'm going to read somebody else's stuff, I have to follow the rules of punctuation, which really helped me to slow down with what I'm trying to say. And I think it's helped me in my real estate work too, where I've been able to kind of take the passion out of whatever it is that I'm saying, and um, express my thought without it sounding like I'm trying to drive it down somebody's throat. I think that I've done that a lot, especially in my work, but also when I feel threatened or when I feel passionately about something, I'll, you know, I can be a bit much, just a bit much. So I have worked my ass off all week long. I was kind of tired tonight, and I just decided I was going to have a drink, and I was bored, and I thought, well, let me go out here to YouTube and see if anybody will come out and talk to me. When I go live on Facebook, before I even discovered the whole YouTube thing, um, I would I would draw people to my Facebook page. That's probably because I have, you know, way more people on my Facebook page. I only think I have like 55 or 56 people out here. I'm envious. I ain't gonna lie of some of these other channels that have a shitload of fucking people. Like, how y'all do that, man? Is it just years of being very consistent? I have grown real life groups to 300-400 people before. Um, and really, honestly, I played around with YouTube off and on for a few years, but I've really been dedicated to it probably in the last 2 months, trying to really push this channel. And I guess maybe this would be a good time, since I'm sitting here just fucking drinking and talking, to explain what live life whimsically really means. Somebody asked me when I decided that I was going to do this and really push the channel, what is the whole goal of your channel? What's the theme? Some people talk about Katie Joy all the time, or some people talk about multi-level marketing all the time. Some people do commentary on reality TV and fucking video games, all that shit. And all of that interests me, and my real estate work, obviously. I don't think I could just have this channel or like a real estate channel or a Sims channel or, whatever, a political commentary channel. I don't think I could do that. So I looked for a word that actually described what I was trying to shove out to the world. And I had a friend who said, whimsical real estate. And I was like, you know what? That's fucking pretty cool. And then when I started the channel, I changed the name of it and made it to Live Life Whimsically because whatever whim passes in my head is the thing I'm going to talk about. So there's not really I'm not really a channel for somebody that wants to just look at, Real Housewives or cats or whatever. I'm just wanting to talk about what I think about, what I see, and how it plays in my head. Because mostly throughout my entire life, whenever I've talked to anybody about shit that I see or how I see the world, people have laughed when I've been like serious about what I was saying. And I remember like so many times thinking, what's funny about what I just said? This shit really fucking happened. And, or this is how I see it. And my boyfriend said to me, they laugh because the way you tell a story, you're like a bard. You just don't have the guitar and you're not singing the song, but you tell the story in such a way that it's really fucking entertaining. It's not like dry shit. And so eventually I know I'm going to come out here and tell you guys a story about my life or something I saw in my work or just my personal life or whatever. And it's going to resonate with a whole bunch of people and it's going to go viral. I know that's coming. I am fully confident of that, just as much as Prince was when he wrote the song Cream. And if you don't understand that, you better go check out those lyrics because it's not a dirty song. It is most definitely a affirmation of who and what he was going to be one day. And the bitch wrote that song and it was all about him and it was amazing. And he even says in an unplugged video that he was looking in the mirror when he was singing it the first time. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's oh god, fucking try to get glasses on with headphones. It's not easy. Do you like the ears? I saw these on one of those Sims people had them, and I was like, oh fuck, gotta have those. Those are for me. So I bought those. I have a spending problem. Actually, it's not that I have a spending problem. It's that I have a lack of finances to keep me in the lifestyle of which I've become accustomed. So, yeah, I think I'll just start as those stories come up because I got a bunch of them of shit that's happened and things I've seen in my life that I think are funny. I mean, maybe somebody else might not. Like I said, I tell jokes poorly. I I am not a professional comedian, although I have tried to play them in my basement for my friends when I was a kid. But anyway, yeah, so I'm so sorry about that, dude. That's a whole nother story. And when I'm awake by myself, I will tell you about that because I know you're hearing it. It's weird to go out onto Facebook and then just see yourself live, like there she's live. She's live right now. Oh, look, Michelle's live. I think I should go watch that. All right, I'm gonna go do that because I've been wanting to fucking talk to this bitch. Michelle Goes Live. That's the name of her channel. I think I'm gonna go do that. All right. Peace out. I'll come up with something soon, I promise. Bye.